good day to you. Another week here in the shed. Another week in lockdown. Hope you're all well. It is Monday. It's April the 20th. This is Stilgoe in the Shed. Episode 29. 29. Do you remember the first one? I do. Was it yesterday? Feels like it. Or was it 19 weeks ago? Guys, thanks for joining in. It's Musicals Monday. Last week was Movies Monday. This week we're back to the stage. We've come from the stage to the screen. It's almost like this YouTube channel. Good afternoon, everyone. Hello, Joe. Oh, that's me. Hi, everyone. Hope you're all well. Hello, Caroline, again from Hove. What a place. So lots of you have been joining in my little game, a little parlour game. Hi, everyone. Which has been fun. The aim of the game is to think of a musical and replace one of the words with the word shed. Have a think. So I started off with my fair shed because someone requested this a couple of weeks ago and I never did it. And it's not why can't a woman be more like a man. Thank you, Rex. Welcome new listeners, new watchers. Hello. I have often walked down this street before, but the pavement always stayed beneath my feet before. All at once am I several stories high, knowing I'm on the street where you live. Does enchantment pour? Well, that's the wrong words. Oh yeah. Are there lilac trees in the heart of town? Can you hear a lark in any other part of town? Does enchantment pour out of every door? No, it's just on the street where you live. And oh, that towering feeling, just to know somehow you are near. The overpowering feeling that any second you may suddenly appear. People stop and stare, they don't bother me, 'cause there's nowhere else on earth that I would rather be. Let the time go by, I won't care if I can't be here on the shed where Joe lives. Can someone just let me see that, let me hear, what? Let me know that you can see me. And oh, the towering feeling, just to know that's good, somehow you are near. The overpowering feeling that any second you may suddenly appear. People stop and stare, they don't bother me, 'cause there's nowhere else on earth that I would rather be. Let the time go by, I won't care if I can't be here on the street where you live. Can't be here, can't be here, go blimey. Can't be here on the street where you live. That is song number 1. Thank you so much. Thank you. So you've all been shedding. Now I'm going to say I've got two different threads going here. One is on Twitter, the other one is on Facebook. We started with Sunday in the Shed with George. Sunday in the Shed with George. Sunday, see the shed out there. Hang on. Some of you have done absolutely millions. Singing in the Shed was quite popular. The Phantom of the Shed. He's here, the Phantom of the Shed. Doesn't quite scan, does it? Joseph and his amazing Technicolor Shed. This is all Angela Ray. Thank you, Angela. I closed my shed. Oh, Crazy for You. Crazy for Shed. There is nothing like a shed. Nothing in the world. There is nothing you can shed that is anything like my head. The Impossible Shed. Shed of Angels. Oh. Little shed of horrors. Little shed. This is from Amy Hudson. A little shed of horror. Shed of Eastwick, Top Shed, La La La, La La Shed, Jersey Shed's the Shed of Music. Shed Miserable, Shed de Miserable. At the end of the day or another day of quarantine. The end of the shed, there's another shed. God, oh, I got it. You know that the shed at the end of the garden. I'm sorry to say this, where you are. Yeah, it's all good. West Shed Story, Tell Me on a Shed, Once in a Shed. Shed me on a Sunday, take me to Shed. The Shed and I, Shed the Musical. My favourite was someone, it was Perrine. Perrine Davies on Twitter suggested a few. Hang on. Shed, which is either Frozen, Beetlejuice, Aladdin, or Hairspray. And I said, stick an exclamation mark on it, because then you've got Shed, you've got Shed, you've got Shed. Do you remember Shed? Lovely. This will go on and on. We'll go on throughout the show. I've got an email here, ladies and gentlemen. I've got an email here. Keep on coming in. Welcome all. This is Stilgoe in the Shed, episode 29, Monday Musicals. It's another beautiful day. This weather is ridiculous, really. We had a bit of rain over the weekend, which was good and welcome. The plants went like that. You know that joke about the tortoise? Shed stockings. Or grease. Grease is good. Shed is the word and the bird and the feeling. Shed is the way we're feeling. Oh dear Joe, your shed shows are really helping me. Thank you, and I know many others. Sorry, I had to itch that. I'll wash my hands afterwards. Don't touch your face, people, or your faces. They're really helping me, and I know many others through this difficult time. I so look forward to tuning in and haven't missed a single one. Wow! They give me something to focus on when feeling down. I would love it if you could say a huge thank you to my dear friend Andy Sweet, whose various song suggestions you very kindly played a while back. Andy is always wonderfully supportive, and especially so at present as I seem to have a mild case of COVID-19. I'm so sorry to hear that, Joanna. Sending all our best washes and best wishes to you, and I'm sure you'll be fine and right as rain in no time. She goes on to say, one song came to mind regarding the rainbows we see as signs of hope and appreciation these days. Look to the Rainbow by Burton Lane and Yip Harburg from Finians Rainbow. Sending love and best wishes to you and your family, and huge thanks again for your uplifting shows. Thank you, Joanna Bauer. I think it's Bauer. And just put a kiss on the end. Thanks, Joanna. Yes, we've seen so many rainbows. We've got a few up in our window. I haven't done one yet. Where's mine? Little Shop of Sheds. Thanks, Perrine. I think we had Little Shed of Horrors. I mean,
depends where you put the shed. It depends where you put the shed in the sentence, doesn't it?
The best little... No, we can't read that out, Heather. It's a family show. I mean, it used to be before I swore one of those days. Little Shed of Sheds. How about shed, 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 sheds? So all those rainbows are a wonderful thing and a lovely thing, and we're of course always thinking about the NHS. While we're thinking about them, please also think about other causes who are sadly being slightly forgotten in the midst of all the great love and appreciation for the NHS and everything to do with them, including Captain Tom, who's now raised over £25 million, which is amazing. But I, in my own tiny way, and you in your own small way, are helping me in the shed raise some money for various different charities each week. We raised over 350 quid, thank you so much, for music in hospitals. And this week we are hoping to donate to Help Musicians, which used to be the Musicians Benevolent Fund. And I know it's a cause that people don't tend to think about because they think musicians are fine and it's all frivolous and lovely and what a lovely job. But most of my friends, and me in fact, we've lost all our work. It's not about me, but more about thinking about people who are really, really struggling in this time. Musicians and everyone in the music industry. It's called Help Musicians. You can donate on their page or on my Facebook post I put up this morning. So that would be lovely. So here it is. Look to the Rainbow. This is for you, Joanna and Andy. This is a brand new one to me. I don't think I've seen Finians Rainbow, even though it's got Fred Astaire in it. And I think, who else was in it? Petula Clark? But we're finding pertinence and relevance in lots of these songs, and this one is no exception. On the day I was born, said my father, said he, I've an elegant legacy waiting for ye. 'Tis a rhyme for your lips and a song for your heart, to sing it whenever the world falls apart. Look, look, look to the rainbow, follow it over the hill and the stream. Look, look, look to the rainbow, follow the fellow who follows a dream. Follow the fellow, follow the fellow, follow the fellow who follows a dream. Was a sumptuous gift to bequeath to a child, or the lure that song kept her feet running wild. For you never grow old, and you never stand still, with whippoorwill singing beyond the next hill. Look, look, look to the rainbow, follow it over the hill and the stream. Look, look, look to the rainbow, follow the fellow that follows a dream. Yeah. Look to the rainbow, follow the fellow that follows a dream. Follow the fellow, follow the fellow, follow the fellow that follows a dream. Look to the Rainbow from Finians Rainbow. And if anyone was slightly surprised by the turn of phrase, it's set in sort of a fictional Ireland. So on the day I was born, said my father, said he, I have an elegant legacy waiting for ye. I love that one, I think. If I can love my own thing. I was just thinking the other day, I was listening to the radio, and I thought, what? How odd would it be if the DJ only played their own songs? Here's another one by me, coming up. 3 songs by me, and then 1 by me, and then a medley of my me songs. That's sort of how I feel this is, but there's no one else here to sing with me. Just the YouTube email came in just to the end of that. Just the end of that song. So we've had more Fiddler on the Shed. Tradition. Shed. Paint your shed, sing in the shed. Guys in sheds, gentlemen prefer sheds. An American shed, the shed and I. A shed is born. I shed. Shed house rock, funny shed. Shed stockings, calamity shed. Show shed, south shed, the pajama shed. Fred the shed, sandal there. Phantom of the shed. Beneath the shed. Lots of those I didn't know what you were talking about. Oh, Nick Stewart, my old manager. Hello, Nick, the Colonel. On the shed, 7 sheds for 7 brothers. Bless your beautiful shed. Guys and sheds. Oh, that's coming up right now. And of course, Sing in the Shed. So many of you have shedded. A funny thing happened on the way to the shed was quite popular. The Midnight Shed. Thank you, Suzanne, staying on brand. The Jungle Shed, my friend Luke. Jesus Christ Super Shed is very good. Jesus Christ Super Shed. Who are you? What have you been painted with? Jennifer Lunn says Avenue Shed, American Shed / Shed Idiot, Shedsies, Shed Miserable, we've had that fun shed, the Shed Party, the Shed and I, the Sound of Shed, Shed Knobs and Broomsticks, very good, and my personal favourite, Sunday in the Shed with George. Yes, we've had Sunday in the Shed with George many times. Oh, my sister says Shed. Shed, maybe the colour of your shed. Oh, my brain's not working today. Where's my brain gone? Where's my brain gone? In the shed. Sharon Pollins, How to Succeed in the Shed Without Really Trying. My eyesight's gone. You okay? I need Jen Nickel back. She's my optician. This is for Lizzie Sheriff. The great Lizzie. And anyone who said Guys and Sheds. What's playing in the Roxy? I'll tell you what's playing in the Roxy. A picture about a Minnesota man who's so in love with a Mississippi girl that he sacrifices everything and moves all the way to Biloxi. That's what's playing in the Roxy. What's in the Daily News? I'll tell you what's in the Daily News. Story about a man who awarded his wife a small ruby with what otherwise would have been his Cuban dues. That's what's in the Daily News. What's happening all over? I'll tell you what's happening all over. Guy sitting home by a television set that used to be something of a rover. That's what's happening all over. Love is the thing that has licked him. And it looks like Nathan's just another victim. When you see a guy reach for stars in the sky, you can bet that he's doing it for some dough. When you spot a John waiting out in the rain, chances are he's insane, as only a John could be for a Jane. When you need a gent paying all kinds of rent for a flat that could flatten the Taj Mahal, call it sad, call it funny, but it's better than even money that the guy's only doing it for some dough. When you see a Joe saving half of his dough, you can bet they'll be making it for some dough. When a bum buys wine like a bum can afford, chances cinch that the bum is under the thumb of some little broad. When you meet a mug lately out of the jug, and he's still lifting platinum fall viral, call it hell, call it heaven, it's a proper 12 to 7 that the guy's only doing it for some dough. When you see a sport and his cash is running aren't sure, you can bet they'll be banking it's with some doll. When a guy wears tails with a flunkini white, who the hell do you think he's tickling pink on Saturday night? When a lazy slob takes a good steady job and he smells from Vitalis and Barbasol. And it's dumb, call it clever, but you can give odds forever that the guy's only doing it for some dough. That the guy's only doing it for some shed, for some dough. Guys and sheds. Sheds and dolls there, everyone. Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining in. This is Stilgoe in the Shed, episode 1,051. Show shed or showboat? Shedboat. Oh, yes. I got plenty of nothing, nothing's plenty for me. I got my shed, got my YouTube channel that sometimes goes awry. If you're listening on Saturday evening, another live apology. Saturday evening, somehow the technical things went mad. Firstly, we started filming and it started playing back my own thing in the middle of the show, and then we started again, and it was the director of photography's face. That was fun. And then the third time, it seemed that, as everyone said, there wasn't enough bandwidth, and it went all a bit fuzzy. So what I'm going to do this Saturday night, if you'd like to dress up in your finery once again, is I'm going to do a completely new show on Saturday as normal, and then after that I'm going to do the whole of last Saturday's show. Oh, someone saw me in Guys and Dolls at the Albert Shed on October the 18th. Thank you, Tina Willamot. Have we got you here, Tina? I feel like I've seen your name. Here we go, Into the Shed and the Wizard of Shed. Into the shed, we go to the shed, we go to the shed, we go to the shed. Into the shed, we go to the shed, we go da-da-da-da. And the Wizard of Shed, lovely. Thanks, Tina. Multimedia, working it, guys. Joe should have been on the World Together concert. I know, Lady Gaga never called me. Or maybe I didn't turn my phone on. Everyone who saw me in Guys and Dolls, thank you so much for coming. 525,600 sheds. Thanks, Helen. Thanks, guys. What's next? Another email, says my producer. Beep. Hi, Joe. My name is Lucy Walker. I'm 26. Me and my brother Max, 23, have seen your shed many times because my mum Pamela Walker, my auntie Faye, and my nana Dorothy have watched all the shows. Me and Max, along with our cousins James, Catherine, Rebecca, and my fiancée Danny, miss being with our nana, who we call Nana Doll. But I know how much she looks forward to the shows and that she loves putting on her best sparkles for the Saturday evening show. So I'd love it if you could play a song for her from us. We'll meet again, or Somewhere Over the Rainbow, or You Are My Sunshine. She loves these songs, or even Somewhere Out There from An American Tale, from An American Shed. Thank you with love from Lucy and Max in Darlington, UK. Love to Darlington, love to Lucy and Max. And everyone else, Dorothy, Pam, Faye. I know your family like I know my own. Yes, I think I'll do Somewhere Over the Rainbow as we're in a rainbowy mood. And just to give you a break from my mouth, I'm going to play it on the piano. Somewhere Over the Rainbow. For anyone really. David Quinlan, The Music Shed, A Chorus Shed, Fiddler on the Shed, How to Succeed in Shed, yes. Shed Miserable. West Side Shed. So many good ones, guys. Thank you, everyone. West Shed Story, Shed Evan Hansen, Shed Amir. Shed Amir, here I go again. My, how can I resist you? Aspects of Sheds, very good. Oh Man of La Shed. Simon Caston, La Shed au Fall. Josephine, Shed Pacific, lovely. Love it. Shed Cargo, thanks Amanda. Just looked in time. Oh, Only Fools and Sheds. Put a party in your pocket. Why do only fools and sheds? Starlight Shed.
Starlight Shed, what's in your head?
Is it paint? Yes or no? Starlight Shed, give me some bread or paint with creosote. Sorry, Dad. Dad, shed. Girl in your shed. Well, this is a week I did not expect to still be doing these shed shows.
There's shed shows. I was expecting to do these shed shows.
Well, that reminds me of my one impression I could do in my teenage years, apart from Howard from Ever Decreasing Circles.
Parking in the top field. Yes.
Jim Trott from Vicar of Dibley, guys. It's current and real. Was that Trevor Peacock? Trevor Peacock was also a brilliant stage singer and actor, and he wrote songs, I think. I think he did. I think he was in The Entertainer and things like that. Suzanne, I'm grateful to you, and you, Amanda, and you, Pamela, and all you regulars, and all you newbies who keep tuning in and very quickly leaving without saying goodbye. I'm joking, of course. Right, it's nearly time to go, but before that, we have one last email, and it says, Hi Joe and family. Not Dear Joe, but a Hi Joe. Slightly more informal, but less of a hug from Steve. Having been tuning into your wonderful Shed show since day one, can I say how grateful we are? Yes, sorry, embarrassing bits. On Monday, it's my wife Helen's birthday. Could you please dedicate a song to her, either on Monday or Saturday evening? I'm doing it today, on the day, Steve. It really doesn't matter, I suppose. If you knew everybody wanted to be a cat from the Aristocats, that would be great, but I'm sure anything you play would be lovely. Well, you say that, Steve. Lockdown is rubbish, true, and I couldn't do it without my beautiful wife, and of course, very many thanks in anticipation, and we'll see you again in some concert venue on the other side of this nonsense. Thank you, lovely Steve Hobbs, and particularly to your wife, Helen. It is your birthday, Helen. I hope you've got a cake. Maybe it's made out of banana bread. So this is for you. Someone's just come in with Pretty Shed and Kiss Me Shed. Thanks, Gideon. Jones Davies. Oh, Whistle Down the Shed. So many! I think that'll keep going all day. So, just a quick reminder, if you do have any spare pennies, I know it's this far into lockdown, most of us have run out of money. But if you do have anything, do give to Help Musicians UK this week. This is that the show is aligned to. And if you'd like to get in touch, Twitter is @JoeStilgoe, Instagram is @TheJoeStilgoe, and Facebook, the normal Joe Stilgoe, which is my name. And if you'd like to email, info@joestilgoe.com. Billy Shed. Billy Liar, is that? Everybody wants to be a cat, because the cat's the only cat who knows where it's at. Everybody's picking up the feline beat, 'cause everybody else is obsolete. Beware of the square when he offers to share his milk to sip. If it hasn't been tried, I suggest you provide your own catnip drip. I've heard some corny boys who try to sing, but still a cat's the only thing who knows how to swing. A purr between two furry friends may be old hat, but everybody wants to be a cat. Tone and blew a little soul into the tune. Let's take it to another key, modulate the way for me. I'll take a few ad-libs and pretty soon the other cats will all commence congregating on the fence beneath the alley's only light, where every night is out of sight. Everybody wants to be a cat. Everybody wants to be a cat, feeling rooty. Everybody wants to be a cat. Everybody wants to be a cat. Thank you, that's it from today. This is Monday. Tomorrow we're going to be starting a new thread, a new kind of show. It's going to be Tuesday Oldies. Does that work? Oldies for Tuesdays. All old ones. Let's try and get the older the better. Let's go for Palestrina, Monteverdi, Bird. No, anything old and good. If you can think of a name, that would be lovely. More shed puns to come, I'm sure. I'll read them out if I can. Have we got any new ones? 42nd Shed. The Beautiful Shed. Slightly anticlimactic. Oh, Beauty in the Shed. Lovely. Thanks, Gillian Rogachevskaya. Anyway, I love you all. Stay safe, stay washed, and see you tomorrow. Thank you very much.